Hi everyone, this is Killshot from 99 Gaming. This is Play Dead Live, VOX versus MIR. Can you guys hear me? Am I loud and clear tonight? I know we had some issues with the mic. We had a lot of issues last week. And you know what? We're going to try to avoid the controversy tonight. We're going to have a whole lot of fun. So if you guys can hear me loud and clear, just do me a favor. Just give me a quick 999. Let me know that the group is all here. So I see some of you guys early and often. I see some super chatters. Yeah, we are going to be in for a real good time tonight. So before we get too far into this, we got some special events planned for you guys tonight. Did you know that tonight kicks off the 20th month of Play Dead Live? Is that crazy? 20 months of Play Dead Live. Unbelievable how time flies. You guys, who has been here since day one? Do me a favor. Let me know. Let me know in chat if you were here when we kicked this thing off. Because we are just, we got so many memories. We had a great time on Friday night. We got championships. We got PvP. A lot of stuff in store for you guys. We're going to have Battle Royale. It's going to be just around the corner. We got Castle Raids coming back in August. So a lot of new stuff coming down, and we do want to recognize our champs tonight because, they're the champs, and until somebody knocks them off the throne, tonight is the night that we sort of celebrate and show you some of the new rewards for their victory. Wednesday night, we will recognize our runners-up as well. So we got some cool things. We'll let a couple more people sort of roll in. I don't even know where I want to begin tonight because we've got a great bundle, great gear. We're going to get off to a good start. And as I said, last week we kicked off. We had a lot of fun with Cove. I won't say that it wasn't without controversy. It was. We had a one-block match with Sly and MIR. And then we had Box 1, Arc 1. We had a tie. So we're going to figure this out, but that's why it's early in the season. But the one thing I'll tell you, even with all the chaos and the controversy, it was a lot of fun, wasn't it? Did you guys have a lot of fun in week number 1? Because I had an absolute blast. I love the new format, love the new gameplay, and it's only going to get better and better. How about a quick super chat with Valar? Hello, 99 Kills. Great mods. Channel members, PDL players, sponsors, bundle, and box buyers. Good luck to teams. Don't forget, get your boxes reserved as well. And the reason I started out by saying that we're 20 months in is I think we're going to go another 20 months, 40 months, 60 months. Sky's the limit for you guys. And I think once we get inventory up and running for you guys, I will have inventory out to you guys tomorrow. Be patient. But within the next month or so, hopefully the next month, we are going to have the automated inventory. And I was telling the mods, once we get that, I think people are going to say, how did we ever live without online inventory? So it's going to be a lot of fun. All right, let me start out with the bundle. So if you guys are ready to see this, we got some great items tonight. And I think perhaps the best piece of gear we've ever rolled out. It is certainly the most lethal piece of gear we've ever rolled out. And these, everybody, they're by request. So here you go. This is tonight's War Bundle, and wow, it is full. It is absolutely full. The inventory will include tonight's bundle animal. The inventory is also going to include your month rewards for your faction bonuses. And it'll be fully up to date. So the inventory tomorrow is going to be 100% all of this, even the upgrades from tonight. No doubt about it. So probably about 5 hours. It will be later on tomorrow, but around, later on in the evening. But you will get it. So here we go, everybody. Here's tonight's bundle. Let's start it out with 2 BSCs, 2 Burleys, 2 Heal Smokes, 2 Seal Smokes by request, 5 post-battle pet revives, 2 Morphine, 2 Carbitanium, and double up all those waxes because you know what? We will be back with the Clash this week. I hated canceling it, and I'm going to tell you guys, cancellations going forward are going to be few and far between. Even if we've got 6 people, we are playing Clash Saturday night. So plan on being here. Get involved in the game. Clash is an absolute blast, but I'm giving you double of the waxes because you're probably going to need some of that for your Clash. Let's go to Red Bundles. Red Bundle is absolutely sick tonight. These are by request. Look at these Bio Red. Bio Red, brand new damage gem. Multiple requests from this. People really, really want these gems. Couple of decay arrows. We've got Glyph of Steam, Stone Ruby, Portalis Metagem, Red Summon Skins, 2 red gels, Bio Base. Bio Base this week was by far the most requested gem in the game. I think people are getting scared. They're like, give me those base gems, give me a lot of them, and let me load my gear up. That's the Bio Base. How about Mag 7s? Then we've got one of each of your torsos, Onyx, Pearl, Sapphire, and also the Teal, Scarlet, and Bronze on the other side. Here's your gold bundle. I know Craven Light just got really happy because he probably, as soon as he saw the gold, he was like, whoa, whoa, look at these skins down there. You better believe it. How about Glyph of Fog, Bio Blue, Stone Sapphire, Sly Smoke, double Onyx skins, Valar's favorite, the Max Titan, and 2 Stellar skins. So a lot of you guys, and I mean a lot, because I got upgrades galore. So you guys are already working on the next one, right? Because you've got, I see Animal picking up that bundle. I see Skylight in the house. What's going on? We got Ark watching this match. We got Sly watching this match. They want to prepare for you guys. So good seeing all of you guys. Thank you for popping in as well. So as I said, there's your double Onyx. There's your double Stellar. Jump on over to the green. You've got 2 Wolf Rams, Glyph of Gore, Lunacy, Brawn, Bioglyph, Bioscope, Decay Smoke, Dust Smoke, and Energy Orb. And let me tell you, you guys, if you guys forgot what was up with where we left it and why these bio gems are so cool, let me just remind you of where we're picking up on Friday night. And it is no joke. It was creepy, wasn't it? Woo. Okay, that's right. Bazar has been chopping heads, everybody. Bazar is he's ready for you guys. And you know what? I guess the trade-off is Bazar's a bad dude, but on the flip side, you look at it and say, but you know what? The items that BioZone makes are pretty good. Bioglyph, Bioscope, Bio Red, Bio Base, not bad at all. So look at the bonus up here. So if you pick up all of these bundles, look, I even threw in something a little extra down there for you guys. How about 2 Freedom Grenades if you pick up all the bundles? How about Gold Summon Skins, Mythic Summon Skins, the Slaughter Gem, the Razor Rune, and you better believe the most beautiful piece of gear ever rolled out in Play Dead Live history. That's right, everybody. This is the Onslaught Cape, and it is H30, D30, B30, and the first ever PDL, one-of-a-kind, AP12. We've never had it before. AP10 was the max. So AP12 in this cape, and also 2 gem sockets, so you can add even more to it. It is absolutely astounding. So if you like damage, this is the most lethal piece of gear ever put in Play Dead Live history. So don't miss out on this. It's going to be tremendous, tremendous upgrades. So that is tonight's bundle. Kel, give me a quick list of all our bundle buyers. We know we've got, I saw Animal just picked it up, by the way. Kel's got a pretty long list. And I want to thank you guys for getting your bundle request in there early, because it does help out so she can play the game and she's not getting like last minute request. So yeah, the game is something. If you guys love the artwork, look at this. I mean, this is the 8th piece of Onslaught gear. Can you guys believe there are only 6 pieces of Onslaught gear left? Is that mind-blowing? Only 6 pieces left. Look at this set. Look at that Onslaught mask, the medallion, the chest, the cape, the gloves, the helmet, both of the rings. And man, oh man, the shoulders are coming out next week. Shoulders are my favorite piece of gear. So you better believe the Onslaught gear, the shoulders are going to be absolutely phenomenal. And take a look at those pets down there. Bane, Kazi, Tempest, Lynx, Pirate, Sar. No Gump. We got to get Gump down there. But we also have 7 of the Onslaught pets. Unbelievable. All right, I see Jules picking up silver and red for Skylight. So awesome, awesome stuff. There you go. Skylight getting geared. And by the way, Skylight is very well geared because I did the inventory transfers yesterday, and we will be emailing out the inventory so you guys take a good look at it. But I can tell you, Skylight got hooked up. So did Pope Alexander. But yeah, we did a lot of transfers. There you go, everybody. There are your bundles. We got football. The winner of the 999 PDL Gaming Scholarship. That's right. He's getting hooked up all season long. Football Master. Who's it going to be next season? We're going to pick a brand new player next season, so might be one of you. We've got, well, will be one of you, right? We got B-Dub, Trigger, Moonshot, Cat, Flyrod, Ron, Samurai, Mist, Valar, Dimes, Jim, Bones, Jules, Craven, Crimson, Dow, Animal, Tiny, and Kel. That is your list of complete bundles. They're going to be rocking this gear. And good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Let's do something pretty special here. Do we have, is the MIR team here? Where's Team MIR? If you're here from Team MIR, do me a favor. Give me a quick 999. All right. So Dow is picking up the complete bundle for the Pope too, Kel. Make sure you put him on that list. There you go. All right, so you guys know we're in a brand new season, and rules change, teams change, records change, all of the above. So this is what we got right now. Here are the standings for this season. You can see the champs are off to a little bit of a rocky start, but that's the way it goes. They recover nicely. Sly at 1-0. Who's here from Team Sly? Show some love. 1-0 Sly going to Ark on Wednesday night. Then we got Ark and VOX are tied. So if VOX wins tonight, they will be in sole possession of second place. So that's why it says 0-0, because both those teams tied. You got MIR at 0-1. You can see schedules for this week and next week. We got tonight VOX at MIR. Wednesday night we got Sly and Ark. Look at Monday night. Monday night is a repeat of the championship, except this time MIR's going to Ark on Monday night. So Ark is like, wait a minute, we get Sly at home, then we get MIR at home. You better believe it. And then on Wednesday night next week, we got Sly traveling to VOX. That's always a fun one. It's really kind of the Deadly Dimes Football Master showdown. So that's this week and next week. We will get the full schedule out to you guys hopefully by the weekend. So, but as I said, this is this season. Last season, we know, concluded with another MIR victory. And the champs, I got a few surprises for the champs. Number one, we will be designing a third custom avatar for the champs. So they're going to have their regular Friday night avatars. They got the avatars they won last season. And then we got kind of a sleek headshot avatar. You can see there's B-Dub. Going to have name, title, nice sleek border. So congratulations. We will get B-Dub, got her nice hat on. We also have a brand new grenade, everybody. And look at the firepower. It's been a while since we upgraded. You guys remember the M45s? Well, this bad boy is like a nanner bomb. Like a mom bomb. I mean, it's unbelievable. Check this out. How about the brand new M80 Grenade, named after the MIR Marauders? This is a Cluster 5. Everybody from MIR is getting, starting out, with 4 of these. 4 of your very own MIR Marauders. They will be in bundles later on, but these are for you guys. And last and certainly not least, you can see over on the right, this is the actual screen at the end of the Jungle Championship match. And each of the members of MIR are going to get a custom NFT sent to their trust wallet of this particular scene. This is for you guys, and this is the Jungle. The only Jungle. Look, I'm not saying we won't ever visit the Jungle again and reboot it, but for now, we've only had 1 asylum, 1 crypt, 1 farm, 1 jungle. So this is for Team MIR, brand new avatars, 4 M80s, and your very own custom NFT reminding you forever, ever, ever of your season. Every season's different, and you guys will hear me say this a lot. The thing that I love about PDL is, sure, it's fun to win a championship. Sure, it's fun to finish in first place. But to me, the enjoyment is the planning, the calls, the strategies, the matches, the winning together, the losing together. And these things just remind you about that journey. So even though MIR won it, everybody should really walk away from last season thinking, we had a blast. We all played together. VOX had their up and downs. MIR had their up and downs. Sly had their up and downs. Ark had their up and downs. But to get to that match and to play it and to know win or lose, you still got your team to count on. And you guys are back for another season. Everybody's back another season. It's that experience. So, from time to time, people miss matches. I understand it. And I won't get on that soapbox right now. But that's really why we want people to participate, because the more that you guys are in it, the more memories you create. So, a big shout out to all of you guys, and thanks for everything that you guys do. I know everybody worked hard, but I will tell you, MIR puts in work. I know sometimes you guys think they make it look easy. Trust me when I tell you, it's a lot of work to maintain what they've done. So congratulations to you guys. All right. There's your war bundle. There's your champs. There's the Cove cover. Now, Father Ron is probably saying like, all right, fine. Cool, all the stuff. Now let's go beat MIR. That's what Ron's thinking. What about it, VOX? VOX, you going to come into their house and take down the champs tonight? Well, we're about to find out. So here we go, everybody. I need everybody playing tonight from Team MIR, Team VOX. Do me a favor. That means Moon, Kel, B-Dub, Samurai, Flyrod, Nixie, Unforeseen, Julie J, Rocket, Football, Mist, Trigger, J-Law, Ron, and Cat. Everybody, do me a favor. Give me your pre-match buffs right now, please. You guys thought just because I took a weekend off that I wasn't going to come back fired up. You better believe we are fired up, because this is what it's all about. Up and coming Team VOX, going in, trying to take on the champs, going to give it everything we got. I see Mist in the house. I see Football Master in the house. J-Law, bringing it tonight. J-Law the wall. Father Ron. And we see the Cat. We see the champs. Don't forget, also, remember, all of your actions, everything that you guys do, these will be Max Awards memories as well. Play your best. Make something happen. How good of a defender you are. How good of a tank you are. Move of the year. All of these things will be a part of our Max Awards. And Max Awards are probably just like, what? Just a couple of months away. It'll be there before you know it. We'll be going into Thanksgiving with these brand new Max Awards. And I can't wait for the next one. All right, as a reminder, I need captains. Be quick tonight. I'm going to try to stay sharp. I'm going to keep the game moving along. What I'm looking for, hits, wait, as quick as possible, as soon as you guys see it. I know there's a lot of chat. I know there's a lot of ideas and faction, but I'm going to push you guys tonight because we want to have this thing out of here by midnight tonight, even earlier. So if you guys stay focused, you guys stay on point, I will push it along. Let's see if we can set a record for some of the fastest, smoothest gameplay. That's going to rely on all of you. Be good sports about it. If something doesn't work, officially challenge it. Do it the right way. Don't suggest it. Challenge it. And then we'll keep this thing going. All right, everybody. You see it? I want to say good luck to everybody. And tonight, here are your starting lineups. Let's take it over to the Cove. So starting out, we've got the champs are going to go first, and they are going to apply boss net. We've got Kel starting out in the bomber position. She's going to be followed by Team VOX is going to be Trigger is going number 1 for Team VOX. Going second is going to be Moonshot in the defender position. Pay close attention to who goes first, where the defenders are. All these positions make strategies really, really important. Moon going second for Team MIR, third overall. Going fourth overall and second for VOX is going to be J-Law the Wall. She's up in the bomber position. Let's go back over to MIR. Going third for MIR and fifth overall is going to be B-Dub. Going third for VOX and sixth is going to be Father Ron. He's in the DZ as well. Then we kick it back over to Samurai. Samurai is going to be in the tank position tonight. She's going fourth for Team MIR. She's going seventh overall. And finishing out round number 1 is going to be Kat, who is in the tank position. She is going number 8 in the order. So everybody, get ready to rock and roll. Have a good time. That's the most important thing. And good luck. May the best team tonight win. All right, Kel, kick it off. I'm going to give you 15 seconds tonight to get your move in. You're going first, so shouldn't be any real drama to where and what Kel is going to be doing. So we'll find out. She's going boss to Main Street, Seal and Thrill. All right, let's get that boss up there. You guys have seen it before. A little bit of Seal and Thrill. We'll get that loaded down here. And Kel is going to go F4 Freedom loaded. Look at, she got a couple free ones tonight. You might as well throw them. So don't forget, if you guys did get tonight's bundle, you got a couple free freedoms, so that is in your inventory. Ron says it hits. Now, I know Kel is BSC. She is a gladiator, so she's got grenade wax as well, so she's got a little extra pop on that. So let's see how this first wall is. Are they butter or are they bricks? Well, you're going to find out by how hard this first one hits. Freedom Grenade. And she's got F4 with it. So the F4 is going to give you black and green and half a green, Kel. All right, let's kick it over to Trigger. Trigger going first for Team VOX. Trigger, what you got? Man, Ray, I don't even know when I rhyme anymore. It's just so natural. All right, Trigger is going to move to the temple. She's getting up there. Maybe she'll go for a temple lockdown. Who knows? But she is up there early. Slight movement. And she's going to go boss to their chest. So that is going to tie up the boss net. So Trigger basically with that boss, hers would cap in round 4 because of boss net. She's also going to turn around and throw a grenade from the temple. And it's E3 freedom to the wall. And she's dropping a seal as well. B-Dub or MIR. E3 does hit. We saw Kel throw an E4, so we've got a pretty good gauge with this. Trigger rocking, Gladiator just like Kel, also the grenade wax. So not quite as much as Kel because a little bit less potion. So we are going to give her a black block and a green block. Let's kick it back over to Moonshot. Moonshot from the DZ. You guys had a week to really study the DZ. Let's see what this is all about. Remember tonight, Gumps do hit harder. Gumps, last week we rolled them out, were 25% of the next wall after the regular damage from whichever class. Tonight and forever, Gumps are now 50% additional bonus. VOX is probably like, yeah, where was that 50% last week when we needed the extra points? But we did have to roll it out, play test it. So going forward, there was a lot of controversy last week. I am not going to shy away from it. I'll be the first to tell you we rolled out some things, and both teams, they took it like champs. So certainly my respect to both teams for playing hard last week. And I think we figured out Gump. I think Gump is in a good spot. All right, Moonshot is going to DZ Portal. Hello, Ron. Oh, Ron probably thought he was going to release some boats there. How about Heal and Seal? Oh, man, he's doing a lot of stuff. Now, that's a crazy combo shot. Ron, you got red Petro, and after that, you got a gum arrow. All right, Ron is using the eye ring. He's like, you ain't knocking me out. And how about the gum arrow, Ron? Ron might want to be stuck in the DZ. He might say, hey, I will answer a question if it is asked regarding the DZ. Ron says it hits. Now, he does not have to move to do things in the DZ. I'll leave it at that. Okay, you guys probably get where I'm coming from. Ron makes the play he should make. Moonshot goes Heal and Seal. He thought he was going to get probably thought he was getting a Psycho in return. But Ron says, nope, I'm just going to prevent the Petro, stay in place, and then you can glue me to my own DZ. Well played, Ron. All right, let's kick it over to J-Law the Wall. J-Law is going, woo, what are they doing? What are they doing at Team VOX? They just went Temple Lockdown on turn number 2. My goodness. All right, we've got Trigger in the Temple, J-Law the Wall moving to the Temple, and also going E3 Nanner Bomb loaded. I think this is the earliest we've ever seen a Temple Lockdown. Now, as you guys know, you can't occupy the stairs, but you can't get in and get any points unless one of them is outed. B-Dub says it hits. How about E3 Nanner? J-Law not wasting any time. J-Law the Wall going green and blue with the E3 Nanner. All right, let's kick it over to B-Dub. B-Dub in the rover position. After B-Dub, we do have Father Ron, then we got Samurai, and then we got Cat. I can tell you, I can feel the energy from the group tonight. I think you guys love the Cove. We got a lot of people just kind of watching. Well, because we got another big match on Wednesday night. That's the thing about the jungle changed everything. Every week is a big week. Every night is a big match because teams are just so even. Even when you're not playing, you want to play. You want to be in there. All right, so B-Dub is going to send Boss over to their chest. She's going to drop a seal. And we got to slide her down just a little bit to about there. And how about an F5 brand new M80? That'll be a trivia question one day. Who was the first player in PDL history to throw an M80? You better believe it. Ron says it hits. All right, so Ron, that would be the equivalent of an F5 Mom Bomb. Same damage on that. It is F5. So, finishing off that half. Finishing off a blue and finishing off another blue. B-Dub taking 2.5 blocks down. They're almost in the red already. Let's go from B-Dub over to Father Ron. B-Dub got the boss out. She got the seal, did some wall damage. Father Ron, who is glued to his DZ. Ron, you cannot be stunned or slowed the rest of the game. All right, Father Ron is going to priestly release the boat. Now, if you guys don't know what a priest does, it does two things. It's 2 turns. So on turn 1, it damages. Turn 2, it rebuilds. So Ron releases the boat, and it goes here. Team MIR, any response to Ron taking down a blue block? All right, it hits. So Ron taking down 1 blue. Now, Ron, next turn, it will rebuild a MIR wall if it hits. That's the priest ability. It damages on 1 turn, and on the second turn, it rebuilds a wall. All right, so after Father Ron, let's go to Samurai. Samurai. Or should I say, Riley. Riley, your first move of the night, getting some starting time. And in the tank position, the ninja tank. And after Samurai, we got Cat. And that'll be the end of the fastest first round in the history of Play Dead Live. And we will keep making tremendous time tonight as long as the captains are on top of their moves there. So Riley's going to go Tang to Kel's boss. She's going to go seal. And E3 freedom loaded to the wall. Ron. And Kat, you're on deck, so go ahead and have your move ready while we're waiting to see if this grenade hits, so we'll speed up the next turn. Ron says it hits. I'm calculating damage. Kat, go ahead and get your move in. E3 freedom. Yeah. Blue block. And about 75% from Samurai. 25% of that red wall is left. All right, let's go over to Kat. Kat is going to finish out round number 1. After Kat, we're going to take it back over to Kel in the bomber position. So keep Kel on deck. She can go ahead and be thinking about her move. We go Kat, then we go Kel, then we go Trigger from the temple. All right, she is going to activate Ion, move Moon out of the DZ. Boss to their chest, and go to DZ. All right, so first thing first, you go to the DZ. Kat, which DZ are you going to? Because that matters. So before you do all the other activating and everything, are you going to your DZ or their DZ? Remember, movement is first. All right. She's going to go to theirs, which means she's going cross country. All right. Movement, activation, pet. I give it to you. She's got no smokes. She's got no attack. So the activation is a half turn and the boss as well. So we're going to give her the boss. That means her boss is not affected by boss net. So her boss would cap in turn 3. And Moonshot moved out of the DZ. Now that, ladies and gentlemen, is a 75-point move. Cat just took the DZ. She used her legendary, and she sent the boss. And as Craven Light would say, beast mode. So at the end of round number 1, we got a ring for Team VOX. DZ. $75 points. All right, let's go over to Kel. VOX doing what you need to do as a road team. They are putting the pressure on. Taking the Temple, taking the DZs, and dropping some boats. Did Moonshot get a little overextended? He played Ron for that pet. Ron pulled an epic I-ring move, which really set up Cat's move. That was a nice combo shot. Let's go to Kel and Team MIR and see if round number 2, if they've got a response. One thing you know about MIR, they don't panic. Steady, steady, steady. Kel's going to play Tang to boss as well. Little bit of pet repel. And E3 freedom to the wall. Ron says it hits. All right, that was 25% of the red remaining. E3 freedom on this wall is going to get you a full red block, Kel. So basically what that means, it means you take down that one, and you still got 25% of the next one, but you do get a full wall cycle. Let's go over to Trigger. Trigger your move. Trigger from the Temple. What's up, Pope? Pope in the house. Pope's going to be rocking that brand new Onslaught Cape. If you guys love the Onslaught Cape, let Alex know. Let him know how good it is. All right, so we got Trigger, Moon, J-Law, B-Dub, and Ron. I'm going to ask teams. I'm going to give you guys a 15-second timer. Get your moves in quick. I know you don't want to mess up. I know you're working with your teams. 15-second timers, everybody. We got to push. We got to push. Keep it going. The beauty of the game is when the pressure is on. Give Trigger another 5 seconds to get her move posted. All right, she's going to go Tang to her boss. Was that the right move? Trigger goes Tang to her boss. That's the one that might not cap. Oh, we'll see. Or is she playing it as a decoy in case you guys go after Cat's boss? She's going to drop Pet Repel. And F4 M80 loaded. Second person to throw the M80 loaded, F4. Trigger, blue block. And 60%. So you got 40% blue remaining. All right, so trigger playing the Tang, F4 M80 loaded, and Pet Repel. All right, let's go over to Moon. Moon just hanging out. He's like, what do you guys heard this joke? What do you call a defender that's not in a DZ? Moonshot. Sorry, Moon. You got booted from your own lands. Craven got it. He got it. Oh, there he goes. He says, you know what? I think I'll move back to my DZ. He's going to share it with Cat. Scoot over, or as Julie J would say, scooch. Scooch over. All right, he's moving to the DZ. Shimmer to Ron. Pet Repel. And a Gas Blast to Cat. Red blue from Ron. All right. So Ron playing the red blue for the gas. That's going to get rid of Moonshot Seal. Ron's going to take the shimmer damage. Regular shimmer. Taking Ron down to 88. So Moon moves to the DZ. Shimmer to Ron. Drops a Pet Repel. And the Gas Blast is denied. Cat will stay chilled in the DZ. All right, after Moonshot, let's go to J-Law the Wall from the Temple. All right. She's going to go Blitz to Tang. J-Law, tell me Samurai or Kel. Let me know which one. You know what? That is a great point. So I am going to trigger the M80s were not in the bundle. The Freedoms were. So I think that's a pretty honest mistake. So MIR is the only ones that had the M80s. It will be in future bundles. So trigger, if you could just type Freedom Grenade, that was in tonight's bundle, and then the inventory team will get that adjusted. All right, so Blitz to Tang from J-Law. It's going to get rid of Samurais. All right, let's get everybody back focused. Blitz to Tang, Seal, F4 Nanner bomb loaded. All right, Samurai's Tang is now out of play. Seal, F4 Nanner, B-Dub says it hits. And we're going to take down one full wall. And we're going to put you a little bit extra. So 30% of that red is remaining. So if you guys are keeping score, MIR has 25% of their red block remaining. VOX has 30% of their red block remaining. All right, after J-Law, let's go over to B-Dub. Blitz kills Tang, she seals, F4 Nanner hits. Got a pretty solid control of the temple and the seals. All right, B-Dub is going to play Tang to Kel's boss. Get rid of one, and they reload. Look at that. Another Tang up there. Stacking them. Divine Enrage. Nanner bomb loaded to the wall. As you guys know, Divine Enrage, equivalent to an E3. Give B-Dub another full block. $25% of that block remaining. We're taking down complete blocks, everybody. All right, after B-Dub, we've got Father Ron. Now, at the start of Ron's turn, this boat's going to hit, and it will rebuild that wall to 100%. MIR, let it rebuild or stop it. It's basically going to heal it for about 75%. It can't go into the previous block. All right, it heals. So, Ron, your boat is now out of play for the remainder of the first half. It did what it needed to do. And that wall is no longer 25%. That is a full red wall. All right, Ron, now it's your turn. We got Ron, Samurai, and Cat. All right, Ron is going to summon Tempest, you guys know. Ron, who's your target for Tempest? Passive to Samurai, okay. So Samurai is going to take damage. So basically, just going to break her seal. What Ron's doing is he's pumping the Tempest pet. So he puts it as passive, it does a life drain, breaks her seal, and now he's got some bonus damage for Tempest whenever he decides to use it. He's also going to play Pet Repel. So Tempest, Pet Repel, and he's going Capri to, you going to Kel or B-Dub, Ron? And MIR, let me know if you're going to do anything about Capri hitting one of those two tanks. All right, it hits. So, Kel, your Tang is gone. And let's go to Samurai. Samurai, final move before we bring in the subs for MIR. And then we have Cat finishing out the round. And then we're going to cap some bosses in round 3. Super fast moving game. Both teams are very, very well prepared. Keep it up, everybody. Keep it up. Samurai is going to go Amari to their wall. She's going to freeze it. Going to throw a Max Seal over to Moon. And F4 Freedom loaded to the wall. All right, going to send Gold Blue in for that Freedom. Now, wall's not frozen yet. It will be. But that Gold Blue is going to hit Samurai. Going to take her down to 80. And that wall does not hit. So to be frozen for Kel in the next round. Or if Kel goes out of the game, whoever comes in the game. Anyway, whoever's in that position. All right, let's go to Cat. Cat, you got a frozen wall. You're in the DZ. What do? Got a lot of choices there. Oh, she snuck over to steal. Oh, she stuck over to steal your boat. All right. So Cat releasing the boat in turn 2. She's a tank, so it's double health, and it takes 2 turns to get there. Put it up there. Is preventable. But it will hit next round for 2 blocks. All right. That is the end of round number 2. So, just again, the DZ. VOX gaining 25 points. MIR, 0. So I want to be clear with how the DZ points are calculating. Ron gets his 25. Cat Keeps Moon from getting his 25. He's neutralized. 25 VOX, 0 MIR. Cat just stole the boat. Boat will hit for 2 blocks next turn. And we also give a blessing, second blessing of the game, for Team VOX. Pretty strong gameplay. Pretty strong gameplay. All right. B-Dub and Ron, give me your substitutes. Give them to me quick so we can jump in and keep this game rolling and get in round number 3. Super fast moving match. Let's get those subs in fast, everybody. Mist coming in as an extra rover. Fly coming in for Kel. Fly coming into the bomber position. Amanda coming in for B-Dub. Nixie coming in as an extra rover. All right, so B-Dub was in the rover position, so Amanda comes in there. All right, pay attention, everybody. Here is your order for the 3rd round. We are going to start out with Fly Rod. From Fly Rod, we go to Trigger. From Trigger, we go to Moon. From Moon, we go to J-Law. From J-Law, we go to Unforeseen. Unforeseen, we go to Ron. From Ron, we go to Nixie. No. Ron, we go to Samurai. Samurai, we go to Cat. Cat, we go to Nixie. Nixie, we go to Mist. Again, Fly Rod, Trigger, Moon, J-Law, Unforeseen, Ron, Samurai, Cat, Nixie, and Mist. Fly Rod, you're up first. I'll give you 15 seconds to get your move in at the start of your turn. Kel's boss does cap. And we do get one Tang is going to cap as well. That would be B-Dub. And first flag of the night for Team MIR. All right, Fly Rod is going to double stack it. He's going to send the boss back to Main Street. That would cap, in theory, on round 5. He's also going to go Seal, F5 Freedom loaded to the wall. That wall is frozen. Seal and Thrill. So Seal and Thrill, F5 Freedom loaded to the wall. Ron says, wait. We don't want to allow that to happen. Especially with a frozen wall. Pretty sure it would decimate any remaining blocks there. 2 full blocks. Mist is going to evoke it. All right. So basically, we've got a Thrill with an F5 Freedom, double damage because of the ice, and we're going to cut the damage in half. So the Evoke is basically going to undo the Frozen Wall. Now this is huge because that boat actually kept 2 walls from going down. Fly Rod has BSC, Gladiator as well, so he's got extra boosts. Easily takes down the first wall. But you guys probably know the F3 and the E3s and the F4s have been taken a little bit over a block. The F5 with a Thrill, not quite a second block, Fly Rod. 70% of the wall, you got 30% red remaining. Close. But the Evoke was just enough to keep that wall going up. It's nice Amari set up. At least you got to pull the Evoke. Let's go over to Trigger. Trigger in the temple. Nice 1-2 combination. But VOX had a nice 1-2 combination as well. They had the boat, and then they had the Evoke. I know, that didn't quite rhyme, Ray, the way the other ones did. But it was close. All right, Trigger's going to send Gump. Over to the boat. Arc Spark Freedom loaded to the wall. Now remember that wall's 30% remaining. So she's going to go Arc Spark Freedom loaded, and there is a Gump chilling in the boat that Cat released that will hit this turn. B-Dub says this one hits. Now, that 30% red block, that's done. But other than the Arc Spark, no additional juice on it. 80% of that block is remaining. So you basically got one block and 80% of the next block. All right, after Trigger, let's go over to Moonshot. Moonshot enjoying a little quality time back in his DZ. Just hanging out. Got a little company, but you're hanging out. I don't know, man. I don't think I'd feel too comfortable with somebody that hits as hard as Cat literally standing in my own DZ with me. After Moon, we got J-Law. If you guys are on deck, go ahead and be discussing your moves. Get your moves in quick. We're going to give Moon another 5 seconds to get his move in. All right, leave your move, J-Law, so you don't have to retype it. Moon is going to steal Missed Boss. Going to send Vile Smoke over to Ron. and Gas Blast to Cat. Now we know that Moon has Shimmer on Ron already. All right, so Team VOX, you got Vile to Ron. Ron, we're going to take you down to 78. Ron, you can't prevent an activated ability. Did you just start playing Play Dead Live today? I hope you weren't up thinking about that like all week long, whether or not you could do that, and you didn't even bother to shoot me a message. It's a class activation ability. You can't prevent somebody from drinking an Enrage potion, or Ron literally was up in the lab all week long thinking like, watch this, guys. As soon as they try to steal a pet, I'm just going to prevent it. Come on, man, my lord. All right. You got Mist losing her pet, Vile Smoke, and Gas Blast to Cat. Would you like to use that prevention on something legal? Okay. So no prevention. Everything else is going to hit? Woo! Gas Blast hits. Moon's like, get out of my world. There you go. You went back to your own zone. All right. Moon, the Gas Blast and the fall damage to Cat, taking her down to 90. Cat's no longer in the DZ. Vile Smoke to Ron hits. The pet is stolen. Gas Blast to Cat. And I will not deduct points for silliness, but let's keep the game moving, everybody. All right, after Moonshot, let's go to J-Law. J-Law, we saw her move up there. She's going to summon Rod. And F5 Nanner Bomb loaded to the wall, B-Dub. And that is one wall and 80% of another wall. All right. I am back. I had you guys on mute for a little bit. All right, B-Dub playing the red-blue. The red-blue breaks the seal. So she got Rod, and she broke the seal, and after that, we go over to unforeseen, the crazy, the wild, the unpredictable. You never know what you're going to get. Unforeseen, make some magic happen. All right, unforeseen is going to steal Ron's boss. No. I'll never forget Ron trying to prevent a SP3. She's capping B-Dub's boss. And after she caps, she plays her own boss. That is the second flag for Team MIR. If you're keeping score, that's 2 flags to 0. MIR's flag game is strong. And unforeseen is going to go M80 loaded. And we know they do have M80s. Ron says it hits. Now, there's no juice to it. She does have BSC. She is a gladiator. And it's only 30%. It's dead. MIR getting the first wall of the night. Taken down. Finishing up the wall that Flyrod started. All right, everybody, let's rebuild it. And I know everybody's anxious to see what the health is on the next wall. What the health is. You guys thought I just said something bad, didn't you? I didn't. Now, it looks like MIR's off to a big lead, but we know VOX has some things working. They're right there. All right, that is unforeseen. So unforeseen stole a boss, sent a boss. And after unforeseen, let's go over to Father Ron. We got Ron, Samurai, Cat, Nixie, and then Mist. Father Ron is in vile smoke with a shimmer on his face. All right. Ron taking that damage from Shimmer. Taking Ron from 78. Down to 54. It's going to summon Gump. 2 Gumps on the boat. Max Seal to Cat. and F4 Capri to boss. Yes. In fact, it does. Thank you for that, Ron. Ron going back to 78. All right, let's get back to that. So Ron is going to summon Gump, Max Seal Cat, F4 Capri to which boss, Ron? To Fly Rod's boss or to Amanda's boss? All right, F4 Capri to Amanda's boss. Taking Amanda's boss down to 84%. So Amanda, your boss is 84%. Ron is no longer under the effect of Shimmer because he had Pet Repel. He is at 78 life, and he did Max Seal Cat, and he played a second Gump. All right, let's go to Samurai. Samurai, you're up. Samurai says, once you don't succeed, let's do it again. This time he does not have a Pet Repel. Samurai sending Shimmer over to Ron. Taking Ron down to 66. Seal and Thrill and Freedom loaded to the wall. Hits. All right, no juice on this one. You'll get an idea of what the wall looks like. Freedom loaded. Black block. Half a green. All right, at the start of Cat's turn, Boat is going to hit. Boat will take down 2 red blocks. Fly rod is going to take page 1 the boat. The boat does not hit. Gump does hit. Gump is merely a stowaway. So those are 2 50% blocks. The boat goes back. That wall was at 80%. So VOX will take down 1 red block. And the final block is at 80%. So it wasn't all for nothing. You did manage to sneak one full block out of it. A little better than last week when it would have only been half a block. So I think we've right-sized the gumps at this point. All right, so after Cat, after the boat hits, it's now your turn. After Cat, we got Nixie. After Nixie, we got Mist. And also at the start of Cat's turn, she does cap, triggers Tang, goes away, triggers Boss, goes away. We no longer have the pink net. And VOX gets their first flag. 1 flag to 2, 1 block to 0. The Cat's going to go to their chest. All right, after Cat, let's go to Nixie. Nixie is going to drop a Max Seal, Stone Scepter, swap out with J-Law, and Summon Rod. J-Law will go there. Nixie will go there. So legendary activation swaps places. Nixie now inside the temple. And let's go to Mist. Mist. Final move of round 3. Was sneaky, but you know what? Speaking of sneaky, we got a ninja up. Let's see what Mist has in store. All right, Mist going to drop a Pet Repel. Red Nitro to Moon. And Blue Spark Nebula. All right, Red Nitro to Moon. Moon does have Pet Repel. So his Pet Repel is gone. Mist kind of chipping away a little bit. So Moon loses Pet Repel. Mist gets Pet Repel and also the seal from Nitro. And a Blue Spark Nebula loaded to the wall. Blue Spark Nebula, strongest grenade in the game. 80% wall is enough to take down the final red block. VOX rebuilding the wall with the Nebula. Wise choice of grenades. All right, looking up the scoreboard, we've got one block at the end of the round. Trigger getting another blessing. Nixie able to steal that blessing at the end. And the DZ was even at 25-25. All right, let's go to round number 4. Fly Rod. Your final move before halftime. Fly, Trigger, Moon, J-Law, Unforeseen, Ron, Samurai, Cat, Nixie, and Mist. I'm going to push you guys just a little bit quicker, everybody. Get your moves ready to go. I know this is the round people like to start strategizing. Fly Rod, going to go Tang to his boss. Dropping a Pet Repel. F4 Freedom loaded to the wall. Ron, brand new wall. Ron says it hits. F4 Freedom. By the way, that's a 50% green that's up there from the previous attack. Finishes off the green. Goes green again. And now it's a 50% blue wall. 50% blue block. All right, after Fly Rod, let's go over to Trigger. Trigger, same thing. You got a brand new wall. Got a good blueprint. You just saw what Fly Rod did. She's going to try to add a little extra to it. How about Amari to the wall? She's setting it up. Amari hits. And F5 Freedom loaded. Team MIR, hits or wait? Moon says it hits. Black, green, and green. All right, F5 gives her black, green, and green. Pretty even so far on the walls. Let's go over to Moonshot. Moonshot, your final move before halftime. Give Moon about 5 more seconds. Get his move in. Red Blaze to that frozen wall. Trixie the cat and the wall. Red Blaze going to unfreeze it. Trixie the cat going to break her seal. Trixie going to barely tap that blue wall. It was 50% blue. %25 blue. After Moon, let's go to J-Law. All right, we know that Rod is going to hit. So start out with Rod. Rod's going to run over. Take that blue block. Going to send a max seal over to Cat. We get the abbreviation and the spelling. And then a nanner bomb loaded. So we got to move her to about here. All right, Rod steals a block. B-Dub says it hits. Nanner bomb loaded. Going to give you 75% of that blue block. It's got 25 remaining. Fox has a little bit of a wall lead. They got 25% of the second blue. MIR's got 25% of the third blue. So VOX just passed MIR by a little bit. One block. All right, I will if she goes to Mount Fury, she's not playing the seal. So I'll let you call that, Ron. If you want to send her to Mount Fury, that's fine. No seal. She can only go up there and attack, and then we'll give B-Dub a chance to respond to the attack. Let me know. Come on, Vox. You guys got to be a little quicker on the draw tonight. MIR is like super, super sharp, and there's just way too long between moves. Let's get this thing rolling, guys. Yes or no? Mount Fury or no? All right, we're moving on. Let's go from J-Law to Unforeseen. Unforeseen, you're up. All right, Unforeseen is going to go Pet Repel. M7 Freedom loaded to the wall. Send Tang to her boss. All right, Unforeseen playing Tang. And a M7 Freedom loaded. Team VOX. Ron says, wait. Mist is going red-blue. Final blue of the game for VOX. Shutting it down. Unforeseen. You didn't think it was going to be that easy just to waltz in and throw an M7, did you? Come on now. They had something for you. So Pet Repel, she does play Tang, and she plays M7 to shut down after Unforeseen. Let's go to Father Ron. Father Ron, you're up. Start of your turn. You take 10% damage from the vial smoke. You're down to 56%. Ron has Tempest. Tempest has become a super pet. All right, Ron is going to release Tempest to hit Amanda's boss. Now, it has been pumped for 2 turns. One sec. All right, B-Dub says wait. Ron also playing a heal and seal. Going to get rid of that vile smoke. All right. So, Ron, you can't play Red Benny. You can't double dip on the pet attacks. If you play Tempest, that is your attack. If you release Tempest, you can play a pet. But you can't play it like Rod. You can't attack with one pet and then cast another pet and attack with that pet. So, if you get the Tempest, you don't get a Red Benny. Ron, at halftime, I'm going to ask you to walk around the block, get some fresh air. Hit the pipe a couple less times. Put the Crown Royal away. All right. Riley's going to intervene. The Tempest is gone. So Ron releases the pet. Riley casts intervene, stops the pet. Ron plays heal and seal. He gets rid of the vial and puts him back up to 66%. He plays F5 Capri to Amanda's boss. And the F5 Capri to Amanda's boss is going to hit. And it's going to take her boss from 89 to 72. All right. So we'll do a quick speed check as if we weren't taking enough time. All right, one speed check for you guys. On the count of 3, everybody type a 999. 1, 2, 3. About 9 seconds. Pretty normal. All right, after Ron, let's go to Samurai. Samurai, then Cat, then Nixie, and then Mist. See if we can make up. We had a good rhythm going. We hit this round, and it got slow. So let's wrap it up, get to halftime. Samurai's going to Gold Spark J-Law. Freedom loaded to the wall. All right, she's Little J-Law. And Freedom loaded to the wall from Samurai. Team VOX, anything for that Freedom? Hits. All right, she takes down the 25% that was up there. And she does another 25. That wall sitting at 75 blue. All right, let's go to Cat. Cat, your move. We skip Cat. Nixie, your move. Cat's at the chest. She's still capping. We got Nixie and we got Mist. Nixie's chilling in the temple. All right. Nixie, Rod goes down, takes down that blue block. That was at 75%. Now it's at 0. One blue block remaining. She's going to go Paul to trigger. Paul's going to hit this pet repel. And Magic Mike to their wall. All right, Mist is going to intervene to save Trigger's pet repel. And evoke the Magic Mike. All right, second charge of evoke. That wall was at 25% blue. The evoke prevents it from being rebuilt completely. That wall is now at 50%. So the blue wall for VOX, 50% blue remaining. The blue wall for MIR, that's 100% blue because Nixie got rid of it. Nixie played Paul, and instead of using the pet repel, Mist intervenes. All right, after Nixie, let's go to Mist. And we'll finish it out. All right, Mist is going to summon Bane, Arc Spark M7 Nebula. That's the way you make things happen right there. Go big or go home. Moon says, wait, what you got, Moon? All right. So the Bane is going to hit. That's important. Let's rebuild that wall first. Bane adds that blue. So miss goes M7 Nebula. Flyrod uses the Judas to redirect it back at MIR's wall. Team VOX, your Nebula just changed routes. I mean, that's as big as it gets right there. All right, J-Law using her cooldown. Tank page 1. So basically, they got Flyrod to use that tank page 1 prevention. Or they got Flyrod to use Judas, and they got the tank page 1. All right, that is halftime at the end of round number 4. How about Trigger getting that 4th blessing and Nixie sneaking in to steal 1 as well? Fox bringing the damage tonight. We got a good one. The DZ in round number 4, 25-25. All right, Ron, give me your substitutes. And B-Dub, give me your subs. All right, Rocket coming in for J-Law. If I can find her. There we go. She was minimized. Rocket coming into the bomber position. Football coming in as an extra bomber. Oh, look at this. They're going double bomber. Mist able to get her cooldown used, able to use a blue, able to use evokes. Good job by VOX maximizing that. Trigger going back to Rover. Kel coming back in for Fly. B-Dub coming in for Amanda. And JJ coming in for Nixie. Making great time tonight. Appreciate all teams being super, super prepared. This brings back a little bit of that pressure and playing fast that we missed. All right, we'll get second half lineups in. All right, here's the order. It's going to go Kel, Trigger, Moon, Rocket, B-Dub, Ron, Samurai, Cat, Julie J, and Football. Again, Kel, Trigger, Moon, Rocket, B-Dub, Ron, Samurai, Cat, Julie J, and Football. All right, Kel, at the start of your turn, Fly Rod's Boss Caps. And your team does get up. You get your second Tang of the night. So let's give MIR their third flag. Kel's going to turn into a tank. She's going to play Rod. Put that Rod up there where he belongs. She's going to play Seal. F5, freedom to the wall, Ron. And that is a full blue wall. Two more rounds of 5 and then one speed round. Ron says it hits. F5, freedom from Kel coming back in off the bench. What does the damage look like? Blue block. Another blue block. And 15% of a blue block. Got 85 of the red remaining, Kel. Trigger, you're up. We got Trigger, Moon, and then Rocket. All right, she's going to steal Moon's boss. After she goes to the temple. Trigger still has her seal. She also still has her pet repel because they intervened it. Stealing Moon's boss. And is she going to go freedom loaded? Freedom loaded with no juice, and I think it hits. So that was a 50% blue block because of the evoke. So yes, the 50% blue block is gone. All right. After Trigger, let's go to Moonshot. Moonshot's first move of the second half. He is in his own DZ. Boats are back, everybody. Both boats are back. for the second half. Oh, my goodness. Everybody, put your hands together. Moonshot with his first boat of the year. He was waiting. He was waiting for a red block, and he finally gets it in game number 2. Some people are saying, can he be Defender of the Year? Captain Moon. Watch this. Oh, boy, look at that. You ain't stealing that one. Moon goes boom. Red block, and it is unpreventable as a sniper. One turn explosion, can't stop it. All right, after Moon, let's go to Rocket. That's the way you do it, though. You try to time it just right. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. We got Rocket, and then we got B-Dub. All right, Rocket going boss to Main Street, or Main Straight. Dropping a seal. What type of grenade you throwing? She's like, I'm not even throwing a grenade. I'm just going to throw the M7 potion. It's like, forget the grenade. Rocket just literally threw a bottle of potion. Glass everywhere. All right. M7 Freedom loaded. All right, Moonshot sending at Judas. Going to redirect it. Ooh, oh, that hurts. That hurts. Nothing left. All right, M7 Freedom loaded. Thank goodness it wasn't a nebula. That was 85% red. 85 is gone. And another red block gone. 2 red blocks taken out with the Judas. My goodness gracious. All right, after Rocket, let's go to B-Dub. Man, that felt like MIR just got a turn, and now B-Dub's going. Those are the painful ones, all right? It's like we just lost points on our own turn. Now it's their turn again. Oh, heck, B-Dub's taking another one. Woo! She's going to activate 6s. That's why you want multiple legendaries for versatility. I know I say this over and over again. You need a stockpile of legendaries because that's what you need right there. B-Dub taking that red block down with 6s. Time and a place, everybody. Setting it up nicely for her teammates. Second red block for Team MIR. She's also going to summon Rod. E3 Cinco. Little lighter this time around. Little stronger wall, B-Dub. Black block. That's it. All you get is a black block. All right, after B-Dub, let's go to Father Ron. Ron is sending the boat out. All right, Ron is getting rid of a blue block. Next turn, he will rebuild a block. All right, after Ron, let's go to Samurai. And on Bonnie's turn, she also capped Amanda's flag. So that is the 4th flag for MIR. And they also got a Tang. That is their 3rd Tang. All right. It's going to go Petro to Ron. Rocket uses I-Ring to prevent it. And Freedom loaded to the wall hits. %75 of the green block for the Freedom. Got 25 green left. Right trigger. This is PDL. This is what playing and having a good time is all about. Got great action tonight. Good teams, fast-moving game. Let's go over to Kat. Now, Kat finally caps. So let's send her back over to her area. She does not get a turn because her turn basically was capping. But we do get a second flag for Team VOX. VOX trying to make a little bit of a comeback. They got a little bit of a hole they dug, but flag number 2. Walls are close. They need to make a move, though. We are in round number 5. So cat caps, let's go to Julie J. Julie J in the house. What's up, JJ? Julie J is going to scooch on in and get that move in. We got Julie J, and then we got Football Master. It did show. Pet Repel. Boss to their chest. All right, so we got Julie J occupying their chest, Rocket occupying main straight. She also plays a Pet Repel and moving to the temple. All right, Football Master. Finish it out in round number 5. Father Football sending Boss over to their chest. Sneaky. Look at that. Look at this. VOX is not out. No way. It's a bad analogy. Sorry. I don't want to use that one. Times are too sensitive. How about no way, Football Master? All right, here we go. Father Football, Boss to their chest, Seal and Thrill. And Freedom loaded to the wall. It hits. All right, this is the second wall. There's no juice. It's not as strong as the wall that MIR's on. %65%. There's 35% of that red wall remaining. All right, that is the end of round 5. What we know is that MIR has 25% of that green block remaining. VOX has 35% of the red block remaining. Julie J able to sneak in and keep VOX from getting that blessing solo. Trigger does get her 5th blessing, but not able to keep MIR from sharing it. That is key. 3rd time MIR has snuck in there and kept the temple lockdown from happening. All right, let's go to round number 6. Round number 6, Kel, you're up. The start of Kel's turn. Guess the news. Rod goes over and steals the 25% of that green block. Green block is gone. Kel's going to go Gold Benny to Rocket's boss and Freedom loaded to the wall. Gold Benny to Rocket's boss and Freedom loaded. Football play and prevention for Gold Benny. Very nice. It's like it never even happened. All right. After Kel, I'll allow triggers. Football can delete his prevention. All right. One thing that came up, Zach is here, right? I saw his previous move. Is that a yes, Fox? Okay. We discussed this in the competition committee. If the player is here, we don't want players playing preventions for other players. So we want to refrain from that. It's come up in a couple conversations. Players need to play their own preventions. So, and Moon, we could have typed that so we didn't waste 10 minutes discussing it. So trigger, delete yours. Football, put your prevention back up. But this time have football type it. All right. So it's prevented. Football Master using prevention. No worries. I want to keep it going. All right, so Kel basically plays Benny. Football uses the prevention. So yes, we want to try to get people using their own preventions. If they're not here, I get it. All right, moving on. Trigger, your move from the temple. All right, let's get everybody refocused, keep this game moving. We're making great time. We certainly want to keep it going. And remember, the legendary spells are your ability, so unlike the legendaries like the ring or those things, you only get one class ability. So it was a good call out by Moon. We are in round number 6, everybody. Let's keep it going. We got Trigger, then Moonshot, then Rocket. Give Trigger about 5 more seconds to get her move in. All right, VOX, if we can get Trigger's move in. All right, hold on. She's texting. She's having some connection issues, so give it a second. Everybody get up, stretch, walk around. All right. So she's going Silver Spark, Red Benny, and Freedom loaded to the wall. All right, Red Benny, Silver Spark is going to hit Julie J's Boss B-Dub, and a Freedom loaded to the wall. That Freedom has 35% red left. All right. So we're going to hit the Freedom to the wall. We'll wait on Benny. That Freedom is 35% red. We're going to take down the red block. And it's now 80% of the next red. All right, Julie J is going to use prevention. So the Red Benny from Trigger never hits. All right, let's go to Moonshot. Moonshot, you're up. Moonshot The boat deployer, Captain Moonshot. First Mate Moonshot. Admiral Moonshot. Major Moonshot. Moon sliding over in the portal again. Gonna send Gold Benny to Rocket. And see you to Ron. All right, Ron, you got Gold Benny to Rocket's boss and a Will Sickle to you. It hits. All right. Gold Benny going to Rocket's boss. First time we've seen Rocket's boss take damage. Gold Benny taking her down to 75. 75% for her boss. And the Will Sickle. Father Ron got launched again. And, oh, is he going to get furied? Nope. Ron getting launched. 87%, Father Ron. All right, after Moon, let's go to Rocket. Ron, if Trigger can't connect, we got to get Rocket's move in as well. Rocket's boss at 75%. Julie J's boss at 100%. MIR with 3 tanks. VOX with a little bit of DZ advantage. VOX with the advantage with the rings. MIR with the advantage on the flags. All right, we can give Rocket about 5 more seconds. We gotta get this figured out, guys. We're making such good time, and we just hit a wall. All right, literally hit a wall. Freedom loaded to the wall. B-Dub, anything for that freedom's 80%. Hits. Almost takes it down. It's now at 5%. Still up, but good damage. There was no juice because she used the M7 earlier. All right, let's go to B-Dub. B-Dub, you're up. We got B-Dub, Ron, Samurai, Cat, Julie J, and Football. And then we're in our final round of 4, the speed round. We're getting the pace down tonight. During the week, and those watching from Ark and Sly, this is going to be the pace for our match. So make sure your teams know that we're going to keep pushing. We're going to keep pushing until we get these things down to 11:30. And we can get there. We can get there in the Cove because there's a lot of things that make quicker moves, like the boat, jumping the shark, the portals. Mythic Benny and F4. All right, so B-Dub. Rod goes over, steals a green block. 1 green block down. And you got a Mythic Benny and F4 Freedom. I got a feeling Ron's been saving some stuff for that Mythic Benny. For the Mythic Benny or the F4 Freedom? Cat. All right. So I want to let you guys know that lack of a target, tank page 1 in prevention, and not clarifying whether it was a mistake or 2 targets, 90 seconds. So what I need you guys to do is go back to your factions. If you really want to help speed these along, when you guys type it, be very clear. We probably do this about 4 or 5 times a match to where somebody will say attack or prevention and they don't give me a target and I have to ask you and we waste 2 minutes, sometimes 3 minutes. These are the time killers. So work with your factions. I don't mind making a point with it tonight, but these are little things that are going to keep our matches moving. Double prevention is both shut down. I'm moving on, but I need you guys to be better at that. All right. B-Dub, sorry, your Mythic doesn't hit and your Grenade does not hit. After B-Dub, let's go to Father Ron. Father Ron, your move. After Ron, we got Samurai, Samurai, Cat, Julie J, and then Football Master. Ron is going to move to their DZ. Like you knock me out of mine, I'll just go to yours. Smart play by the messenger of the Lord. Summon Red Benny to JJ's boss. And he's going to throw a seal. B-Dub, Red Benny going to JJ's boss. Hits, knocking JJ's boss down to 80%. Rockets to 75, JJ's at 80. After Ron, let's kick it over to Samurai. Samurai and then Cat. also known as Riley. Jules, is Skylight going to make her PvP debut Wednesday night? We're going to see a new player maybe? Gold Benny to Rockets boss. Make sure all of y'all with Benny's out, you don't double dip on pets either. All right, so we've got Gold Benny to Rockets boss, S6, M80 to the wall. That's gonna be a nice hit too. Well, as far as hits go. Hold on. Prior to Samurai, Ron rebuilt his boat hit. All right, so Ron's boat did rebuild a green block. Sorry, everybody, I had missed that. But no, it's there. All right, and then Samurai goes S6, M80 loaded. We know this is a tougher wall. So then we take that green block back down, and we'll give you a blue block. So a green and a blue. Ron builds it back, Samurai takes it back down. You guys can see how good these boats are. Now, they didn't stack a Gump on it that time. But Gump would have rebuilt 2 walls, Ron. So Gold Benny, S6, M80. Gold Benny is going to take Rocket's boss down to 50%. All right, after Samurai, let's go to Cat. Cat, Julie J, and Zach. Cat actually gets a move. She's been tied up at the chest there for a few turns. Welcome back to the game. Mythic Benny to Julie J. And F5 Freedom loaded to the wall. Team MIR, Mythic Benny, and F5 Freedom. All right, wait on both. And Gold Blue from Bonnie. Going to hit Cat, Breaker Seal. And that Mythic Benny is Tank Page 1 from Kel. Both are shut down. All right, Julie J, your final move of the night. They were big hits, but they didn't hit. Mag 7 M80 loaded to Rocket's boss. Dang, Julie J just went straight beast mode. from the temple. Ron, let me know what you got. It hits. All right, taking Rockets Boss from 50%. Mag 7 M80. Down to 20%. It's holding on, barely. Barely. All right, Father Football, your final move of the night. Julie J's Boss, 80%. Rockets Boss, 20%. Father Football's Boss, pretty good. Got a few bennies out. This is the final move before we go down to the starters in the final round of 4. He's going to Gold Spark Kel. Got Mini Kel. I like that nerf. A little dust smoke to Kel too. Look at that. And or Magnificent 7, freedom to the wall. B-Dub says wait. Wow, it's hard to believe this is only the 3rd game in the Cove, man. You guys are like Cove experts. Red Blue from Julie J, final blue of the night for both teams. Father Football, seal is broken, able to get that last blue out there. And you know what, everybody? That is the end of the 6th round. Trigger. Getting her 6th blessing of the night. We're going to get them all lined up. And how about Julie J grabbing another blessing? DZ was even. All right, you know what? It's quicker, but it's going to be even quicker because we got a good rhythm. Julie J, great job. Well played. Heading over to sidelines to watch the end of it. Father Football, well played as well. J-Law coming back in as a starter. Rocket heading over to the sidelines. We're set up for a really good finish. VOX is trailing. Do they have enough in the tank? They got a few extra blessings. But let's see how these bosses are going to finish up. Bosses could be the key to victory for one team or the other. All right, speed round, everybody. Let's go. Kel, your final move of the night. You are small. You are dust smoked. You got all kind of stuff going on over there. We had MIR with a strong ball strategy tonight. We had VOX with a good defensive strategy. Got some gumps early, got some boats, got some temples. Which team is going to do enough on the scorecard? Rocket has a boss out. Julie J has a boss out. Football has a boss out. Kel, we'll give you 5 more seconds. After Kel, we got Trigger. You're going to go Tempest to Rocket's boss, Unholy the Dust. All right, Unholy the Dust is fine. Blue Spark Freedom. Combination of the Tempest and the Freedom Grenade is going to take Rocket's boss out of play. Trigger, you're up. Final move of the night for Trigger. Trigger can't play Silent Smoke unless you're in range of him. So you can't Silent Smoke and also attack. So Blue Spark Nebula loaded to the wall. B-Dub, anything for the Blue Spark Nebula. Silent Smoke is not like Ghost Smoke. It does, or Max Seal. It doesn't travel. All right. Blue Spark Nebula hits. Now remember, that was only 5% on that wall. So Trigger taking down that 5%, also getting another red block. After Trigger, let's go to Moonshot. Final move of the night for Moonshot. We got Moon, and we got J-Law. B-Dub, Ron, Samurai, and Cat. Going Myers to Cat. And Dust over to J-Law. Moonshot is in defensive shutdown mode. Sometimes you got to play offense. Sometimes you got to play defense. I will say, when you guys think about Defender of the Year with these guys, Ron, Ray, Moonshot, Dow, think about some of the defensive moves they do as well. Myers to Cat, Dust to J-Law. J-Law, your final move of the night. You are in the Dust Smoke. J-Law, B-Dub, Ron, Samurai, and Cat. Yeah, if we keep these games moving fast, Fly Rod, who gets up at 3:30, Will, who gets up early, a lot of people get up early. Certainly, they'll have a lot more energy and a lot more to give us. So J-Law is going to go Unholy, get rid of that dust smoke. Gold Spark, B-Dub. S6 Nanner Bomb to the wall. It hits. Destroys the wall. Not even close. J-Law the wall. Getting some points on the board for Team VOX. Remember, everything you do is consideration for the Max Awards. Might not win every game, but you got to play strong. That's what people are looking at. You guys think J-Law is playing strong? I think so. Second block for Team VOX. Unholy Gold Spark. S6 Nanner loaded. And after J-Law, let's go over to B-Dub. B-Dub, you are mini-dub. Ron, you're on deck. Samurai and Cat. And then we close it out. We got 4 moves remaining, everybody. She's going to Blue Spark. Red Curtis to the wall. S6 Nebula to the wall. Ron, does it hit? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think they have anything left for the Nebulas. That's a tough spot to be in. Yeah, S6 Nebula with a Red Curtis combo shot. Now, I'm going to tell you, this is a stronger wall, but it's still an S6 Nebula. So, yeah, you got to deal with this. Blue block. Blue block. Including the Red Curtis, B-Dub. You also got 50% of the red. Double blue and 50% of that red. The strongest wall of the night. Let's go to Ron. I'll tell you, Portal does not always slow the game down when there's not a lot of target. If the targets are called, Portal can actually speed the game up because you miss those turns when you come out. The problem is there's a lot of people strategizing in chat. Ron is going to DZ Portal. Coming over to Moon's World. DZ Portal, Red Paul to Moon. It's going to get rid of that, and I don't think Moon has anything left. Will Sickle for Moon. All right, Moon taking a little bit of damage. I got you down to 88, Moon. Let's go to Samurai. Samurai, your final turn. Oh, plus the Red Paul damage. Sorry. 81. We got Samurai and then Cat. If you can have your move ready to go, we will wind this thing down. F5 Freedom loaded to the wall. They got nothing for it. Takes down the half a wall. And 25% of the red left. Doesn't quite get that wall down. All right, let's go to Cat. Cat, your final move of the night. On Cat's turn, both of the final bosses do cap. So we got one for Football Master, one for Julie J. So that's 5 flags for Team MIR and 3 flags for Team VOX. Cat's going to head over to their DZ. And she is going to Gold Bane to their wall. Gold Bane. That wall was 25%. Just rebuilds the wall and carries over a little bit into the next red block. All right, so that wall is reconstructed and 9% carryover damage. It's all you needed. You just needed a little bit of carryover, so they rebuild that wall, and that means VOX getting another 75 in round 7. So VOX controlling the DZ and Trigger getting another ring, everybody. This might have got interesting at the end. Let's see. Let's see if VOX's strategy worked out. So we're going to start out with the 4 rings by Team MIR. So 4 rings, look at that. They got 4 red blocks remaining. You could not have asked for anything more perfect, MIR. Wow. So we take those down, and then that gives MIR exactly 3 red blocks. All right, let's go over to Team VOX. They got all 7 rings, which means, look at this. I mean, they made a heck of a run at the end. MIR did take the wall. They did a little bit more at the end because VOX ran out of cooldowns. But the damage they were able to do to the wall. This is why Temple Lockdown's important, because MIR was able to get 200 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Look at that. They got all the way down to the red. All right. Let me get totals for you guys. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go ahead and mute this out so you guys can chill for a second, wish each other good luck. I'll be right back. All right, everybody, we do have a final. Now, I also do want to say, I think this is the first time in history since we rolled out Psycho that we didn't have a single Psycho used. Kind of an odd game. Remember that. We get to the Max Award, some of these really quirky things that do come up, but not a single Psycho was played tonight. A little bit odd. So it shows you there just wasn't a whole lot of attacking of each other or firing shots. Real quick, MIR, 1,100 in wall damage. VOX, in flag damage. 1,100 for MIR in flags. They took 5 flags. VOX, 600 flags. MIR had a 500-point lead. That's tough to overcome. Got to kill bosses sometimes, right? MIR, 900 points in wall damage. VOX, 750. VOX, 275. That's a new record for most defensive zone points. 275 to 100. For a total of 2,100 to 1,625. MIR also had a bonus 75 they got from 3 tangs. Tonight's final score, MIR super strong at home tonight. VOX played hard, just a little bit off tonight. MIR 2175, VOX 1625. VOX's next game is at home next Wednesday night versus Sly. We know VOX is a monster team at home. They were missing the Deacon tonight, so that hurt. We know that. And MIR's next game is on the road at a very, very hungry ARC team on Monday night. So great job, everybody. Good gameplay. You know, you stuck to the strategy. It just didn't work. MIR was very solid tonight all the way around. So I am going to roll out. It's an early night. I got a lot of inventory to work out for you guys tomorrow. Again, a reminder, tomorrow night I will have complete inventory to you guys. Do not send any more upgrades. Neither team, nothing from any team right now until you get your inventory. So I've got a lot of stuff we got to go back and do. We will have tonight's bundle included in that. The items used will be in that inventory team. If you guys can update tonight's items into my list for tomorrow. And then your grenades, your glyphs, those are going to be added to that as well. Have a good night, everybody. Great game. Way to keep the speed going. PDL is back. We'll be back here Wednesday night. Sly travels to ARC. And then Friday night, we got one hell of a thing for you guys. You're actually going inside Sarah City, and it is bizarre, and it is creepy. So we'll see all you guys Wednesday night. Have a good night, everybody. Peace.